For the record, my name is Howard Wilson. Parts of this legislation and the arguments that have been induced and produced over the last 2 hours, roughly, have dealt with the word and, I hope, the concept, income. If you will look, and you will hopefully, or as you propose, to peg this relief program to the federal income tax premise, I would like you to find a definition of income in the personal income side of the federal income tax, especially with reference to 26 U.S.C. and 6331 and sequential from there. And you won't. Nor will you find a definition of who is liable for this otherwise hated or feared tax. Now, either as part of this legislation or the next piece of legislation coming up at 1 o'clock after some of us get a little bit of lunch, maybe. Yeah. In current New Hampshire statute, RSA 77, is a very good definition of income, which has absolutely nothing to do with what the federal government defines in their non-definition of income. Now, you can say wages are income. I would kind of disagree with that. Salaries, winnings from lotteries in this state and other states, all of those are income. I have a problem with that. And unfortunately, we have a couple other problems. Yes, we put this on the books. Yes, some of us will benefit maybe from it. I might even though I stopped filing and paying to the federal government 25 plus years ago, voluntarily. They steal my money, but I don't send them money voluntarily. How soon does this tax, as imposed, flat though it may seem, rise because of the devaluation of the dollar regularly and too often by our benevolent federal government? So that what's now at theoretically 4%, 3%, 4%, goes to 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. And pretty soon it's up at the same stratospheric levels as the federal income tax, which was supposed to stay at 2%. Boy, how times have changed. And, unfortunately, with the valuation or devaluation of the dollar by our own federal government, this tax is going to need to increase no matter what you do. And even if you do nothing, we're going to still suffer, because this is not relief. I can't see anything in it. With part of with the next hearing bill, I'll leave you some more documentation and background, which you can also plug into this as well. The only real cure I can see for both the Supreme Court's Claremont 2 decision, which will be coming up in about 10 days, is to say this to them and get us out from that peculiar definition of adequate, which doesn't really exist. And then we could solve, maybe, if we need to fund the educational systems of this state, or whether we should cut them loose from government altogether and let parents choose who provides education, and then you will get adequate as a premise and a practice, because it will be agreed between the parent and the provider of education, and not by the intervener as the state of New Hampshire government judging what should be judged by a parent. Thank you.